Okay, on the command center there was a tag that said you must run a vented gas cap. If you look at the previous video, it's on the same tag. It talked about running the vent line back to the gas tank. So I'm not 100% sure the original one is vented, so I didn't want to really tear it up. And I went to I think I went to Walmart and bought this stamped gas cap, because when I come on the other day and I took the original cap off, it's a pretty warm afternoon, I could hear pressure coming out around it. So there was pressure in the tank, and I guess that's because I've utilized this vent line that went to the charcoal canisters, now venting the command center back into the tank. So my fear is, now this is just my opinion on this and what I've gathered, is that if the tank gets pressurized and has nowhere to go, it'll essentially pressurize the line back to the command center, which could pressurize the command center and prevent your carbureted pump from filling up the command center, and it might potentially cause the high pressure pump, to run out of fuel or run low and get hot where it's not sitting in the fuel keeping it cool. So I bought this stamped gas cap. It said it was vented, but if you look on the bottom, there's some vent holes right here, and my concern was I actually put my mouth on that, and it draws air in, but it don't let air out. So my fear is when this thing gets cold, the air in the tank gets cold, it will draw air in, and as the air warms back up, it will not have anywhere to go. So it's going to pressurize the tank, which could pressurize the line going to the command center and cause those issues I talked about. So what I did, I'm just going to try this and see if it works. Again, this is just my theory on this, and what I did was, if you look right down in there, I drilled just a small hole right up in there, and now it will let pressure out of the tank. Now that pressure that comes out, it comes out up in here, way up in there, so I don't think any gas is going to slosh out. I'm going to keep an eye on this and see what happens, but I have noticed that when I come home from work the afternoon and take this cap off, there is no pressure coming out of the tank like there was with the original cap. So I'm going to try that and see what happens. I may have to research that a little more and change that, but I'm going to see if that'll work. And if any gas does come out of here, there's a drain right there, so we'll keep an eye on that and see if that works. I just want to make sure that I do not pressurize the command center by now tying up the vent line for the gas tank that went to the old charcoal canister